I'm Brian Rudine. I'm the winemaker and general manager here at Echolands Winery in Walla Walla, Washington. Echolands is a medium-sized winery for Washington State. At 12,000 cases, that puts us kind of in a sweet spot where we're big enough that we can make a lot of things and have enough space for the throughput that we need. Here, I'm primarily responsible for making the wine and the growing of our grapes and the grower relations for vineyards we do not own that we also source grapes from. We'll grow our own grapes for our estate wine program, and we own a 25-acre vineyard across the Walla Walla Valley that's in another site that's now mature and bearing, and we use that as well for our estate wines, as well as wines we source from just great older mature vineyards around the valley that we really couldn't live without. The compressed air in the winery is critical for almost everything we do, but really more so at fermentation. So we use compressed air to power our press. Because it's a quiet compressor and because it's located outside, it keeps the winery space a lot more gentle on the ears, and it delivers high volume compressed air on demand for our press, so we can load it and unload it quicker and get through our cycles really fast. We also use compressed air to power our air pumps. They're useful for a lot of things that we do, primarily barrel work and moving wine out of the press. And then we use compressed air for a system called pulse air, which is where we take high capacity, high volume compressed air and we pump it into a fermenting red tank with grapes and juice all mixed together. And that allows us to mix the tank really quickly and break apart the cap. And for us, it leads to huge textural gains in the red wines that we make. The most sensitive time for us for the compressor to go out would be at harvest. All of our work is accelerated in the months of September and October when we're bringing in fresh grapes, and that's the window where we rely on compressed air the most. If the compressor were to go out in September or October, it would be a really big deal. We certainly rely on our compressed air. On the original design for the building, compressed air wasn't, shop air wasn't part of the plan. When we came in and got our first look at the designs we absolutely had to have it. Compressed air is so important for doing things quickly and clean and efficiently, that we knew we just had to have it as part of our winery design. Working with Rogers Machinery has been absolutely great. It's been effortless in terms of getting quick service right away when you need it, but also just bidding out and speccing out the size of systems and the kinds of machinery that we need, and understanding the options and the consequences of this or that decision has been so easy and effortless, and frankly a joy to work with. I'd say one of the things I appreciate the most is Rogers Machinery has reached out several times, just checking in with us and just seeing if we're ready for those service updates, and that'll prompt us to go out and take a look at the machinery, see how many hours of runtime we've had, and frequently we found that it's actually, they're some of the lowest maintenance systems that we run. Rogers has really helped us by being ahead of the game and ahead of the problems before they occur. For all the many systems that we run, our air compressor systems, both of them, and the filtration and the drying systems have worked marvelously. They're some of the most reliable and least fussy, lowest maintenance machines we have, so we're really grateful for our relationship with Rogers Machinery.